Welcome to a brand new HAIKYU video, and today we obviously just got a massive half anniversary update. There were loads of really good stuff that has been added in, so I'm going to do a quick rundown on the things that which are kind of important for you guys to check out. There's also a brand new gift code which in fact let me do it with you guys right now, and then also at the end of the video I am actually going to talk about my giveaway event for this month. And remember, you're actually going to get 10 SP ticket as part of the winner for this month, so definitely do participate, and I'll share all of the details towards the second half of the video. Okay, but let's start off with just the gift code. The gift code is going to be HAIKYU Fly High. Okay, pretty straightforward, and you are going to get 3 ultra ticket. Okay, that's actually really nice. 3 UR tickets. Okay, so that's going to be the number one thing you want to do. Now let's go through all of the updates we have. There are a bunch of new things added. The biggest change, mechanical change, is obviously going to be the position limit update. So make sure you actually change up your team slightly, maybe if you want, just to so that you can at least still have a speciality. One thing I do want to point out is that it's not just a matter of, first of all, the position limit is no longer there, but also you can swap around your characters. So, for example, if you actually take a look at my team, I still have the same usual setup of 1 setter, 1 opposite hitter, 2 wind spiker, 2 mid blocker, etc. Purely because I still think this is a very solid team. But what I have actually changed out is actually going to be the rotation order. So now I no longer have my setter and opposite hitter, for example, standing diagonal to each other. I no longer have my 2 wind spikers standing diagonal to each other, etc. Okay, so you can still even make some minor changes like that, even if your strongest 7 characters are still the same ones. Okay, the other thing to note about for the lineup specialty chain is that now when you actually have advantage over the opponent, you're actually going to get an increase to all of your actions. Okay, before it was only going to be for the corresponding action. So for example, if you have a power attack team and you counter the opponent, previously it was only improving your power attack, but now it's actually improving everything. So that's kind of why it's a lot more important for you to have a way of essentially build 4 different teams so that you have a suitable counter for each speciality. And that's also kind of why, if you remember from my tier list at the start of the month, I put a lot of higher priority. I put a lot of characters onto S tier because of the fact they could be universally used for interchange in quite a few different specialty. And also, obviously, conversely, for certain characters which are only suited for one specialty, I am actually going to downgrade them slightly. Okay, so that's basically going to be the main thing you want to note for this lineup specialty change. So that's the big mechanical change. We then have a bunch of new events and also expansion events. So for example, if we actually take a look at extreme training, this has been upgraded all the way to 600, which is obviously really nice. And it also means, can I see the rewards? Where's the rewards section? List. So if you take a look at this, you are gonna obviously get lots of really nice reward. It doesn't seem like much at the start because it's only what, like 10 gems per floor. However, if you keep scroll down, you see there's an SSR milk as well. Let me just quickly check what's the reward. 600. I haven't actually checked that out. At 600, okay, it's another SSR milk, but that's fine. But there are definitely some good rewards, and if you just think about it, 200 extra floors, assuming you can actually beat them all, that is actually 2,000 gems. Okay, so that's actually really nice reward, which is permanent. It's not going to go away. There's a survey. Remember to fill that in. I will do that in a bit. Then there's winter camp. This is probably the best event they have added right now. First of all, there's this rebate thing, which doesn't really matter too much. You just play the game as normal, and you should be able to max this out, and then eventually just get 500 gems by the end of it. There's the winter check-in, which is obviously pretty nice because you do get some UR tickets here as well. But the best thing you definitely do not want to miss out is actually in this redemption store. You can actually get 10 UR healthy banana milk vouchers. Okay, this is UR dupe. Okay, it's not quite a full UR dupe because it's only going to be 10 tickets in total rather than the full 20 required. But this is some of the best reward this game has ever given. Okay, this is almost like, if you think about it, normally you need 140 summons to guarantee a character. This by itself is literally equivalent to like giving you 70 summons back. Okay, this is absolutely insane. Like one of the best update this game has given us. Okay, and in order to actually do that, you basically have to complete missions, and in the mission basically you need to summon lots of times in order to actually get those gold coins in order to exchange it. The mission go all the way up to 400, but I've done the math for you guys already. If you just summon up to 200 times, that's actually already going to be enough for you to get all 10 of the milk vouchers. Okay, the later 200 summons. So from 200 to 400, that's basically just giving you some extra currency so you can get those SSR frags and also chair frag, which to be honest are not that important. Okay, so you don't need to go and summon 400 times, just 200 times is going to be enough. And I'll have done testing for you guys as well. This counts on the SSR banner as well. Okay, so if you see here, I already done 10 recruit, and that's just from SSR. And just from this update alone, you can get about like at least 30 or 40 SSR summons as well, and a bunch of UR ones. So hopefully everyone would have enough to actually get all of those. This lasts for a whole month, I believe. Yeah, it lasts for 35 days. So I'm pretty confident everyone should be able to come out pretty much with all of those rewards. Okay, so that's kind of why this is a massive update. Definitely do not miss this out. Now, obviously, there are other stuff. This is a usual UR event. It's very unfortunate they didn't give us the free upgrade tickets, etc. But that's fine. There's also this gimmick here where you actually need to have basically two wallpaper puzzles. If you actually want to care about the wallpaper, you need to actually just summon for the UR character and also the memory as well. So that's going to be up to you whether or not you want to go for it, just for the sake of that. There's a usual champions trial. They actually changed things up slightly this time around. If you have watched my guide previously, one of the things I recommend you guys to do is to get those some kind of supporter cards just to make sure you can definitely get all of the rewards. Turns out they have actually removed all of the supporter card, so it doesn't really matter which ones you want to go for now. The main one I'm going to recommend is probably more going to be the ones regarding stamina, especially if you don't have Kita as skill readiness 4. You definitely want those stamina ones just so that you don't get into a situation where you're out of stamina and can't play a character, okay? They did actually add a new thing here, which is called Infinite Trial. Not sure how this works exactly. It feels more like a club contest kind of setting because it's judging by power. But we don't actually have this unlocked till a few days later. So I might talk about that a few days later instead, okay? Then in the store, there are going to be just some random stuff you can buy, okay? I am probably going to recommend everyone to wait to unlock everything. Make sure you can guarantee all of the UR tickets and also probably the legendary potential selection box first, before then actually spending on the SSR. Oh, also get the memory tickets as well, okay? Before then splashing out on your SSR tickets. But yeah, just take a look at how many tickets we're going to get here. Even though they're SSR, remember, it contributes to the other event where we're going to get those UR milk vouchers, okay? So that's kind of why this is also very good. Then I think the other thing, which is, for those of you guys who are planning to spend, they have updated this legendary memory box. So now you actually include all of the SSR memory, which is also pretty nice, okay? Then the other thing they have also updated for the spenders is, oh, this is just a daily check-in, so you guys can just take a look at that. The other thing they have added for the spenders is this: if you actually have the monthly passes, depending on how many monthly passes you can get some free extra gems, okay? So for example, right now I don't have the basic one, I can only get 30 extra gems. Everyone can get 50 for free as well, okay? And once again, this lasts for a whole month, 35 days, okay? So you can get almost 2k gems just from this. If you're actually spending, you can potentially get another 80 extra every single day as well. So if you just take about this event alone, for people with double monthly pass, you can probably get like 4k just straight out of this event by doing nothing, by just literally having the 2 monthly pass. Okay, so this once again is very nice, free-ish, and it's low barrier to entry. You don't have to spend too much for that. Then there's this treasure hunt event, which is quite nice in terms of the rewards it have. The interesting thing here is going to be this one. I don't actually know what is going to be a premium wallpaper selection pack. I don't think there's any way to see that yet, but I'm interested to see what this will be eventually. It's probably just going to be cosmetic, but if it's anything like the previous event, you should be able to get all of the rewards out of this anyway. And once again, there are going to be some SSR milk vouchers. Uh, and then I think the other stuff are just the normal stuff, okay? So those are going to be all of the main updates. There are definitely lots of really good stuff, like lots of free rewards. Oh, the other thing, practice match, they have added a few last levels for the date tech team and also for the potential ones, okay? So for those potential ones, I think they added 2 extra stages. For the date tech, they added 2 extra stages as well. Then there's also going to be a new Fukudani potential. I'll talk about those 5 potentials in probably a separate video. But basically here, you get 11 stages where you can form a brand new type of potential, or 5 different type of potential, and some of them are actually really, really decent. And then once again, another byproduct out of this update is that every single time you beat something, you get one SSR ticket back. Okay, so that's once again those are free summons which are going to help contribute towards your free UR dupes, or half of a UR dupes. And then the last thing is they also updated story mode. Okay, so you can just watch the story to get some free memory tickets here as well. All right. And now let's do the giveaway details for this month. So obviously it's December. It's very much Christmas. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have both my events to be Christmas themed. I am also going to make the deadline to end on the 23rd of December, because I know some people may be going away during Christmas. So I want to make sure, everyone get contacted before then as an early Christmas gift, I guess. And obviously, Christmas is all about giving, so the winners are going to be picked pretty much randomly, okay? I'm not going to set any hurdles this time around, okay? So, what are the two events? So, event number one, we're going to have 10 winners, and the event itself is going to be for just decorating a Christmas base, okay? It's going to be very low barrier to entry. You don't even need to decorate the whole base. I'm just going to ask for one screenshot of one room, which can be either Christmas themed or winter themed. Okay, they have just gave us a few decorations, and I think some of them are winter related. So you can just pick whatever you are able to afford and just decorate one single room. Send that screenshot, and you'll be in, right? Event number two, Secret Santa. Okay, this one needs a tiny bit of creativity. Also, 10 random winners. Like I said, deadline on the 23rd of December. And for this one, you just need to write one comment, and it will be a short answer to this question. If you have to buy a gift for any HAIKYU character of your choice, who would that character be? What is going to be the gift that you would buy for them? And also what is the reason behind it? Okay, so just post your answer to this. You can be as funny as you can be as, I don't know, soulful as you want. Doesn't really matter. The winners will be picked randomly. Okay, but yeah, that's about it. That's going to be the details for the two events. Now, for both of those events, the submission will be via my Discord server, which I will link in the comment section. And what I'm going to ask you guys to kindly do is just start your post or start your submission with an entry number which is going to be one higher than the previous comment. Okay, so obviously if you're the very first submission, then start off with submission number one. That's just going to be easy for me to do a random picking to see who are going to be the winners. Okay, so that'd be very helpful if you can start your post always with an entry number which is one higher than the previous one. Now, for those of you who are new to my Discord server, I'm going to share the link in the comment section. Once you click on that link, you will be asked to join the server. And the number one thing you want to do is click on this volleyball icon in this Get Roles channel to actually get self-assign your HAIKYU role. That will allow you to see the channels for the events, the giveaway events. I am going to post all of the instructions here just so as a reminder, you guys know what to do, right? So this is the one for Christmas base, and also this is the one for Secret Santa. And then here you actually have the two channel, which right now are empty, but obviously you're going to post your screenshots with your answers into those channels. And once again, remember, please always start off with a number which is going to be higher than the previous comment, okay? All right, that's going to be it for this video. I wish you all best of luck in this. And if I don't speak to you guys again, Merry Christmas.